Hello everyone, today we're back with another video, and we're just going to be talking about a few things, doing a little callback with the lunchtime smudge, eating while we do it, and just do some updates. Let's see, gonna do videos, that's one. I'm gonna do so a few various videos, gonna dip my toe in different areas. Some games I could try doing videos about. If you guys are interested, it's Halo, Master Chief Edition. Edition or is it collection? Collection, I think. I could do those. Wyco Pro, do videos on those, dealing random people. Magic the Gathering Arena. Again, dueling random people. Phasmophobia, do a little single player, maybe even get my friends in there if you guys are interested in that. What else? Oh, Yakuza? Yeah. Yakuza Zero? Yakuza Zero, I think that was the name. Oh, Yakuza Zero. I think that's the name. I forgot what the actual name is. It's Yakuza something, I know that. I lost count. but those are the games I'm gonna do. I think there's maybe one more. No, I don't think there is. But if there is, I'll just talk about it in the next video I do. Sorry, I'm talking fast. It's just I kind of messed up on the first video, in which I was already like 10 minutes into it. I was like, and then I was like, oh, I wasn't recording. Okay. Let's see. Oh, real life updates. I got a new chair. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I was about to unplug my thing. Yep, I got a new little. Funny story. I actually found this on the street. Yes, I'm that poor. But I made sure to clean it. The material, I think I don't know what it is. It's cushiony. That's what I know it is. It's not leather. Or maybe it is. Honestly, I don't know the material. Polyester. Who knows? Anything else? Got a new sweater. It's all soft and shit. You know those kinds of sweaters in which you get and they're fluffy and they're warm, but they're only like right here, and the sleeves doesn't have them. The sleeves have them. The sleeves have the little fluff. Let me see if I can try and get it out without missing. There we go. Look at this. It's soft. It even has a little inner pocket. Man. I got I also bought some Dark World cards off my friend. It's decent. I could try and work on this. And then fuck, what was I gonna say? When quarantine is over, like 10 years, I could probably I don't know, get into some store tournaments. Cause I'm probably not gonna win. I'm definitely not gonna win with this deck. Maybe with the deck I made. Because trust me, it is not that great of a deck. Plus I don't even know what the ban list is going to be for the future. And I don't even know what kind of cards they're going to add to the future. Other than that, though, I don't know, I might try it. Maybe even try a small tournament sort of thing, in which random people just join in. They're like, Pog? Just, ugh, God, that didn't even sound right coming out of my mouth. Ugh. Sorry, my brain is going very good. I'd like to do that. I want to get this video done because I don't want to go get like too much time, or else it's gonna take a long time just to upload it. Oh, shitty internet. Oh, that's another one. That's another one. I plan on doing streaming on YouTube if I ever plan to. If I ever get like good internet, which that'll be awesome. That'll be awesome. Yeah, again, I'll be streaming the games I talked about. Maybe different games you guys could recommend. But you know what? Tell me what you guys think of my ideas. Do you think they're good? Is there games that I should play? Is there some games I shouldn't play? Some games I should just play for the fun of it? Um, yeah, just I suppose that's it for now. Uh, huh. It's kind of good just to ramble on into the camera with no editing. Honestly, I don't think I edit at all. Now that I think about it, I don't. I do not. Don't worry, totally healthy. I can feel my heart just slowing down or speeding up. Whichever happens. Whatever happens. Something else I could ramble on about. Oh, I forgot what that movie was called, but it's like this movie where like this guy, his wife, and his kid was trying to hide from this fog because like the fog was kind of like eldritch style monsters. You know, like H.P. Lovecraft, kind of like freaking Cthulhu type monsters, those type. And like the whole, I can't remember the whole movie, but it's the ending that really, really bugged me. Because like, okay, so the husband, wife, and kid, and some stranger, I think. Well, I think like a couple strangers. I don't know. They got stranded into a car in the middle outside of the fog, and like, oh no, we're gonna die. So the husband just thought, you know what? I'd rather my family and these people die a less painful death than the torture than they would have to go with the monsters. So he volunteered to kill like everyone else in the car with a gun because there wasn't not enough bullets for everyone in the car, you know, himself. So he would be the lone survivor having to endure the torture of the monsters. And it was a really heartfelt scene. Like, you really feel for that guy. But at the end, it was this guy like, oh, the army is coming in. They killed all the monsters with fire, flamethrowers. And I was just like, huh? Why are you gonna make the guy even more depressed? You gonna make an even more depressed movie? What the hell? I mean, he already had to kill his wife and kid. And some other people, but they don't matter. But they had to kill. He had to kill his wife and kid. And not only that, you gotta make him feel fucking like a shit person for having to kill his wife and kid, and there was no reason to do it after all. Like, goddamn, that's like you know those movies that have the what the fuck moments? Well, what the fuck endings? That's a what the fuck ending. Like, Jesus Christ. Oh man, it's good to say that. Hey, I got back to 10 minutes. Well, 9 minutes, but who cares? Yeah, that's. Ooh, wow, that felt good. That felt good. What's something else I could ramble about? I guess just to get it 10 minutes. There was this book I read like in high school. Can't remember the name, but it was about this guy in the army, in which guy in the army, and he slowly discovers that his like sergeant or captain is actually like a vampire. And so like who's trying, you know, a vampire who's trying to get to the guy's sister, you know, trying to marry her. And so like it's like, he starts off as I remember as a not so good guy, not a bad guy, but not so good guy. Um, yeah. So okay, so eventually, like, he takes his sister to Transylvania. I think it was Transylvania. Yeah, Transylvania to a vampire castle, and so like the army guy and the nurse, like a nurse that he and them both are in love with each other. They both go to Transylvania to try and get the sister back. So they get there, but the vampires, they seem to act like all friendly. It's because like the army guy is actually related to them. Like his mom is a vampire. His dad's not a vampire, so he's like a halfling. He doesn't have all the vampire like the vampire powers, but he has the genes. And so his it's kind of get incest kind of thing, because like it turns out like I think the the sergeant vampire and the army guy, like they're both cousins or distant cousins, at least I want to say. Like they're distant, but they're still family. And then like his aunt, cousin person is trying to seduce the army guy, and she bit his neck. And then for some reason, his personality turned into a whole 180. He was like, "I'm an honorable man. I care for the woman that I love." And then once he turns to a vampire, he's like, "Fuck this bitch! I'm getting with the vampire chicks." Yeah, it's kind of fucked up. Okay, and then the nurse accidentally or purposely, I can't remember, killed the army guy's mother because she was still alive. Vampire. And then like the army guy thinks that the sergeant killed his mother, and so he killed the sergeant guy's mother as payback. In which, huh? What? I'm sorry, what? Like, they just throw so much shit at you. It didn't make sense. And plus, they had the romance going for the army guy and the nurse, so just to cut that off, and she's like, no, it's just jarring. And they did the same thing with the sister and the sergeant. Like, they both had a romance too. But then she committed suicide. And like, I can't remember why, but I remember it being a stupid reason. Or maybe it was not. Maybe I just can't remember. But still, it's just, oh, wow, so fucked up. And, what else? I cannot remember. Well, for that book, it was just, I didn't like the ending. And then for the second book I read, the sequel, now that made me pissed off. Because now they want us to feel that the sergeant and the nurse be together. Like, you mean the two people who had no chemistry in the first book, never even talked with each other, now we're rooting for them to get together. Like, I'm sorry? What? It's like, I mean, they did they didn't just like, hey, these are together now, boom. No, she did have to get warm up to him first, but like, but still, it feels so wrong because in the first book, they were part of a entirely different ships. Ships I'm using as relationships, and so hell, I'm feeling that like, that ship was trash. The ship between the sergeant guy and the nurse is just trash, just garbage fire, just blah 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 blah. Oh, also I want to mention that the sergeant guy was sucking blood and killing in the first book too. Kind of want to mention that. Like, how are you gonna feel? How are you gonna feel? Like, okay, let's say you're the person who has to go with all this. You're in the nurse's shoes, and then you're forced into a romance. Like, the book forces you into a romance with a guy who killed innocent people. I get it, he had to live, but he could easily take the blood of other animals, like freaking mooses, cows. It's not like, if they say blood, if they even need blood to survive, there's plenty of other animals. Hell, probably even tastier. Considering that vampires are just basically vampiric humans, and that even like our humans' biology is made so that no human would find other humans tasty, despite cannibalism existing, which is strange. And so it just finds weird in which in that book series, in which they can't just find another way to live. Whew. Okay, I got that out there. I've been wanting to get that out there for so long. God, I have a headache just when thinking of the stupid shit. That's it. Yeah, I think that's it. The early videos, the early ideas I talked about, you guys are talking about that. Tell me if those are good ideas. I'm really to get some feedback from you guys. And that's pretty much it for me. Thank you guys for joining me in this video and joining me in my rant. I know I'm gonna title it Lunchtime, but honestly, I probably only took like 3 bites of this pizza. I was the same pizza from the earlier video I made before I realized I wasn't recording. Anyways, that's it. Thank you guys for joining me, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. And hope to see your suggestions. Peace.